Something strange is happening in the modern world. We have more convenience than any generation in history. We have more technology, we have more comfort, we have more information and entertainment, and yet anxiety has never been higher. Millions of people are feeling overwhelmed, restless, or stuck. So let me ask you a quick question. Have you felt more anxious in the last few years than you used to? If so, drop a yes in the comments. I'm curious how many people feel this. Now, before we talk about why anxiety is rising, let me share a little context about me and why I care so much about this topic. I didn't learn about anxiety just by reading about it. I've lived through it through the pressure of building a life. I've pushed myself through undergraduate and graduate programs. My wife and I built a family that now includes 6 children. I've built businesses. I've worked as a nutritionist and performance coach, invested in real estate, including apartment complexes and short-term rentals, and something else that has shaped my life is this. I've intentionally surrounded myself with people who are overachievers. They're entrepreneurs, they're leaders, they're people who push themselves. And when you're around people like that, you you see something really interesting. The people who handle the pressure best aren't the ones with the easiest lives. They're actually the ones who believe they are the most capable. And that word really matters, capability. Because capability is the opposite of anxiety. And I become convinced that a lot of modern anxiety is not because people are weak. It's actually because the modern world has quietly removed the things that make human beings feel capable. So today I want to share 7 reasons anxiety is rising and 7 ways to build capability once again. So, reason number 1, we've removed physical challenge. Human beings evolved to move, to lift things, to climb, to run, to exert effort. But today, there's so many people that spend most of their day just sitting in front of screens. And when your body doesn't release energy through movement, your nervous system starts to store it as tension. It also elevates hormones like cortisol. So let me ask you something. How many days per week do you actually move your body? Be honest. Drop the number in the comments if you feel safe enough to do that. So 3 days, 5 days, 0. Movement matters more than people realize. What does it look like? It looks like walking. It looks like strength training. It looks like running. It could look like hiking. The thing is, physical effort, it reminds you that you're something powerful, that you can handle stress. Reason number 2, we have removed real problems. Most modern problems are actually quite abstract. We have emails, we have notifications, we have deadlines, we have social media. And your brain, it perceives these things as threats, but you can't physically solve them. And this leaves your nervous system stuck and in a constant low-level stress response. So here's a question for you. What is something tangible that you've completed today? Did you build something? Did you fix something? Did you exercise and train your body? Again, let me know in the comments if you feel comfortable. Because when we complete real tasks, we restore a sense of control. Now, reason number 3, we have lost clear direction. A lot of people today are busy, but busy doesn't mean purposeful. Without direction, effort can feel meaningless. And meaningless effort amplifies your anxiety. So I want to ask you something. What is one goal that you are working toward? Is it health? Is it strength? Is it building a business? Being a better parent? Drop that goal in the comments below. Be so interesting just to see where people are at, because direction transforms stress into momentum. So let that sink in. Now, reason number 4, we overstimulate the mind. Think about how much information hits your brain every single day. We have phones, we have news updates, we have social media updates, we have, again, all the notifications that bombard us, that are commanding our attention. And the human brain was never designed for this level of stimulation. And when your mind never slows down, the nervous system never recovers. So here's something that I'm very curious about. How many hours per day do you think you spend on your phone? Is it 2 hours? Is it 4 hours? Is it more than that? There is a way, and I'm happy to show you how to find that out if you're interested. But be honest in the comments, because sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is to create quiet, to walk without your phone, to train at the gym without music, to let your mind reset. Reason number 5 is because we avoid discomfort. This is a crisis in America. Comfort has become this default setting of modern life. But convenience doesn't come from comfort. Confidence comes from doing hard things and from realizing you survived them. Cold water, hard workouts, long runs, difficult conversations. Every challenge you overcome, it teaches your brain something really important. And that is, I can handle more than I thought. So here again is my question for you to answer in the comments. What is one uncomfortable thing you've done recently that has made you stronger and significantly more capable? Reason number 6, we compare instead of compete. Social media has created endless comparison. People scrolling through highlight reels. And as they do so, they start to believe that everyone else has life figured out. Comparison breeds insecurity, doesn't it? But competition breeds growth. Not competition with other people necessarily, but competition with your previous self. And so if you look at exercise, did you lift heavier than you did last month? Did you run farther than you did last year? Did you become stronger than yesterday? So I want to know something. What is one area of your life where you have improved in the last year? Drop that in the comments. Again, this is a way to measure how you're doing with anxiety and how you're doing to move forward. And now, lastly, reason number 7, this one might be the most important. We have forgotten how capable we actually are. The modern world constantly tells people that they're fragile. But human beings are incredibly resilient. You are designed to adapt, to grow stronger, to rebuild. Your body, your mind, your metabolism, they respond to the inputs that you give them. When those inputs start to change, well, your life starts to change. So here is the truth about anxiety. Most people think anxiety means something is wrong with them, but often anxiety is simply a signal that your life is out of alignment with how human beings are meant to live. Again, more movement, more purpose, more challenge, and more progress. When people rebuild those things, well, anxiety, it starts to shrink and capability starts to grow. In closing, you don't need to become perfect, but you just need to remember to rebuild the system that makes human beings strong again. Because when your body gets stronger, when your habits become sharper, when your direction becomes even more clear, your confidence rises naturally. And capability replaces any anxiety that you have. So, final question for you to consider as we close. I am curious about something. Which of these 7 reasons resonated with you the most today? Drop the number in the comments below, 1 through 7. And if after going through this, you're finding this message resonates with you, here's something important to know. In as little as 60 days, you can completely change the trajectory of the next 10 years of your life, where energy improves, strength returns, momentum builds, and if you want to learn more about ways you can rebuild strength, metabolic alignment, and real capability again, then consider checking the link below. And remember this, you aren't broken, but you are adaptive. Your body is far more capable than you've been led to believe.